Here's a quick tip when doing the barbell pull-up. So a barbell pull-up is what it sounds like. It's supposed to be like a regular pull-up. But you're using a barbell. It works well with a rack, so you get the rack set up. You can put the barbell up pretty high in the rack, so it's ideally above your head. And the reason why we use barbell pull-ups is because it can help provide a little bit of assistance to people who might struggle just doing regular pull-ups. So it's another way of doing an assisted pull-up, so still getting your pull-ups done, but with some assistance if you can't do it with your body weight very well. So one of the things I tend to see when people doing a barbell pull-up is you have to position something in front of you, whether it's a box or a bench or something to put your feet on. That's what's providing the assistance. So here I have my bench set up in front of me, and they'll put their feet up on the bench or wherever they're using the assistance, and the bench is a little too far away and they kind of lean back too far, right? So they're not below the bar, they're like out behind the bar, and what they end up doing is more like a row up to the bar. So you can see how I'm kind of like rowing myself up to the bar. And ideally, that's not bad, but it's a different type of exercise, working different muscles than we want. If you think about when you do a normal pull-up, you're not at an angle from the bar, right? You're parallel to the bar, so you're pulling straight up at the bar. So your arms are pulling up like this, you're pulling up like this, as opposed to pulling like this, right? So it's just changing the angle of the arm, essentially. So what you want to do is get this bench a little bit closer to you. So it's a little bit closer. That way you're not reaching with your feet so far out in front of you, and that's causing you to lean back. So the bench is more in front of you like this, and you're right below the bar like this. And I can even push this out over here for me. You're right below the bar like this, and now you're going to pull straight up. So you want your chin or your chest coming to the bar just like you would in a normal pull-up. And you'll feel, if you're used to doing it the other way, that you're no longer feeling it so much in the back of your shoulders, but more in the bottom of your shoulders and in your lats, right? And so that is the correct way to do it. You're really trying to emulate a pull-up, so you want to make sure you get that angle correctly. So don't lean back so far so you're rowing yourself to the bar. You're pulling your chest to that bar. You want to think about that chest pulling straight up, and you'll be, parallel, not parallel, I used the wrong word there, perpendicular to that bar. You're right below it, and you're pulling yourself right up at it, right? Just using the bench or box or whatever you have in front of you for assistance. So try moving that a little bit closer so you can get your body more directly under the bar and pulling straight up at that bar. And that's a quick tip on how to do barbell assisted pull-up.